Hi folks, Chris here, the off-grid solar guy and survival guy, and wanted to do another product review for you. I've got another one here that I just got. I'm actually doing the review of the online version before I even get the physical goods, because this one's pretty good, and then really the online stuff is as good as I've ever seen. I do like having a physical book and stuff, but I decided to just review the online access they give you, and then when I get the book I'll go ahead and do a review of that too. But this is for 37 food items sold out after crisis, another Damian Campbell thing that I'm sure you've seen out there. It's really everywhere, it seems like now, on all the survival sites. I saw it on Prepared Society a couple weeks ago, and then yesterday saw it on American Preppers Network. And this is really pretty good. As most of Damian Campbell's stuff, it's high quality stuff. Let me go through the table of contents here. Introduction, getting started, start small, building a stockpile on a budget, start now. That's about 4 pages, and then gets really into the 37 food items you need in a crisis. And let me just scroll down to that real quick. It goes into things like toilet paper and things like that you think about, but other things you wouldn't think about, like folding shovels, ponchos, glow sticks was a good one that I hadn't thought about, pet supply items, and there's a bunch more here that I hadn't even thought of. Coupons, something that you don't really think about. A list of food banks and churches in your area that you would really need. So there's a lot of stuff in here that I think it's worthwhile to have. It's a nice survival package. Then there's NonFood Essentials. This book is 47 pages, which is really good. Actually, it's longer than that. That's just the last chapter. It starts at 47 pages. It's actually 46 pages. I guess that last page is just one page, but 47 pages. Another chapter is Cooking in a Crisis, which was good. Survival baking and survival cookbooks. Where to look if you're too late, if you've forgotten to get all this stuff. It goes over things like bartering and distribution centers that you can go to, emergency aid groups. Got a nice list of aid groups. And then storing your food, where to store your stockpile, and then some other resources on here, some online resources that I had never seen before. That's really pretty good. And then, of course, as with any of this stuff, it seems like you get a bunch of bonuses with it, and the bonuses are water purification and storage. That was a good one. Food storage guide. It had some great tips in there. That's like another 50-page document. Off-grid survival, DIY backup power. As you know, I'm a solar guy, and I went through that, and that's really very good. That tells you how to build solar panels and create a backup power supply, and I thought that was really good. And the survival gardening, something that I'm just getting into, that I liked pretty well. So overall, good product. Damian stuff is really quality, I think, and I think you'll enjoy it. Worth it. I think it's 27 bucks, just like all this stuff. And then there's some upgrades, of course, that you can get with that. I had most of those, so I didn't get most of those, but there's some stuff in there that I think you'll like. If you want to skip the whole, you've probably seen the whole sales video. And while I like these doodle videos these guys are doing now, where they draw everything out, you probably don't want to go through it again if you've already seen it. So I'm going to give you a link down below. Click on that link, and then if you go to the bottom of the page of the video, you'll see the company name and an LLC. If you click on that LLC, you'll actually shortcut the video and go straight to checkout. So there's a little shortcut tip for you for if you want to go ahead and buy this thing, and I suggest you do. I think it's worth the money. You can get your money back. I bought something 3 or 4 months ago. I wasn't super happy with it, but I did it through ClickBank or whatever, and did a return. and it came instantly. So this is through ClickBank as well. I know there's some scammy stuff on there, but I generally like debuting camel stuff, and I think you will too. So check it out for yourself.